So, in a previous video, I showed off my N64 that I got from Book Off, and a bunch of games that I got from Book Off and Manga Souko. And today I'm going to show you something goes a bit further back, the Super Famicom. In the West, it was known as Nintendo and Super Nintendo, but in Japan, it is the Famicom and the Super Famicom. This is the Famicom Junior, so it looks different. It's smaller, lighter, sexier. Yeah, so got this at a really good price at a Manga Souko. If you haven't heard of Manga Souko, you definitely gotta check it out. Mandorake is more popular, and I've been telling people for quite a while to check out Book Off because it's underrated, and there's a lot more locations than Mandorake, and it's a lot cheaper. You can find some great stuff there. But Manga Souko is sort of a new find for me the recent few months, and I'm really loving Manga Souko. They're having lots of great retro consoles and software and peripherals, figures, manga, anime, crane machines, all kinds of shit. Alright, so this is the Super Famicom Junior, and I never owned one as a kid. I was a Sega kid. Not ashamed of that. I didn't mean it like that. And I had Game Boys and DSs and stuff, and I had a lot of cousins and friends who had Nintendo consoles. I don't know, Nintendo consoles never really, I just never got any. Just didn't really interest me. I had PlayStation stuff, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I have a 4 now. And then, Xbox 360, Xbox One. But yeah, I just thought it'd be cool because I'm in Japan to start collecting every console. I didn't mention that in the last video where I showed off my N64, but that's one of my hobbies. Like now, it's one of the things that I want to do for fun. I want to collect every console ever made and have a huge shelf and just put it all there. And I want to play it all too. Make some game videos for it too. That'd be cool. So yeah, this is a good find. It's in nice condition. A lot of the Famicoms that I've been finding are like, yellowish, brownish, really shitty. Kind of like this controller. I got this controller. Sorry about the focus there. I got this controller here. Can't really tell. In real life, it looks worse, but maybe on camera, it looks better. But you can see it looks a little dark, whereas the one that came with it. Yeah, let me show you a side-by-side here. This is the one that came with it, and this is the one I bought separately. So you can see this one looks nicer. And also, what's up with this? They got these ridiculously short wires. Because back then, kids would sit in front of the TV like this and play, but you're not supposed to sit that close to the TV, Yeah, they're still nice. Yeah, but this is at a good price, and the fact that it was in such nice condition, I had to get it. So I'm going to set that aside and show off the games that I got here. First thing is first. I really like this. There's a lot of exclusive Japanese games, especially for the Famicom. I had no idea that there were so many. We got Super Butoden, Dragon Ball Z. We got 2. And we got 3. And people have been saying online that the second one, obviously it's better than the first one. That's just natural progress. But they're also saying that it's better than the third one, which that means it's a step back, right? So I wonder, I haven't played these yet. So I wonder why this one is better. Maybe it has something, I don't know what it has to do with. I was gonna say maybe it had to do with the sagas, like the storyline. Because this one has Super Saiyan Gohan. This might be like Cell Saga, right? And this one looks like it's like Buu Saga. And Cell Saga is more popular than Buu Saga. But the first one has Cell on the front. So I don't really know. I don't know if all the stories are interconnected or if they're just called Super Butoden 1, 2, and 3 just as a marketing thing. I don't know if the stories actually connect to each other or not. Or maybe it's just a gameplay thing. I don't know. I'll have to check it out, make some gaming videos, and tell you what I think. Maybe I'll live stream it, maybe I'll just make a video. Tell me what you would like to see. If you would like to see me make some videos for that, tell me in the comments. Or if you'd rather watch a live stream, that's even better. This one, and I got these three in a bundle price. But this one I had to buy separately. It cost a little bit more in comparison. Actually, a lot more in comparison, but it's still not that much. This is Dragon Ball Z Hyperdimension, yeah. And made in '96, and I've read that this is like the best Dragon Ball Z fighting game ever made. And as it often is with old games, a lot of that stuff is based on nostalgia. Like when people say No Mercy's the greatest wrestling game of all time. Please, come on, man. It's not. That's just ridiculous. That's just people's nostalgia. And I played this a little bit, and it looks good. I love the animations. I love the art design for this game. But it's just so limited. There's only 8 characters to choose from, and there's a limited moveset. So I don't see how this is the greatest. It's not even close. It's cool. It's very fun to check it out, but it's a bit overhyped, I think, due to nostalgia. See, I'm a huge wrestling fan. So I'm gonna show you. These are really cheap. So I really just got these because I thought it was cool. Well, unfortunately, these are no good. Stay clear of these. If you come to Japan, you're into pro wrestling, don't go with the New Japan or All Japan games. It's just not worth the money. No good. They're shit. What you want to go with... Now, I'm not very good at these games, but they are highly acclaimed. So clearly I just need to get good. And I will try. I've tried in the past, but to no avail. But I'm going to try again. This was many years ago, but I'm going to try again to try to get good at the Fire Pro Wrestling series. There's Super Fire Pro Wrestling from 1991. What we got? I don't have 2. I did see it in the store, but I didn't grab it because I figured I already had enough of them, and I haven't played any of them yet. I played a couple of them just to try them out, and they're really difficult. Very difficult compared to modern games, which are more casual friendly, I guess. Yeah, you gotta have extreme timing on these button presses. This is Fire Pro Wrestling 3, Super Fire Pro Wrestling 3, from 1993. It's very cool. And this is Super Fire Pro Wrestling X from 1995 from Human Entertainment. I couldn't find the Super Fire Pro Wrestling X Premium, which is supposed to be an upgraded, better version. I didn't find that yet. I could probably get it on the internet, but here's the thing about that. I don't like to get things off the internet if I don't have to. It used to be, back in my country, I loved buying things online and tracking it and getting deliveries and opening up the boxes. That was fun. But, you know, I live in Japan now, and I can go find all this old stuff. It's like a scavenger hunt. So, yeah, I can find this stuff on the internet pretty easily. You can find anything on the internet. You know, even things you're not supposed to find, or shouldn't get, or shouldn't be legal. Or they aren't legal and you still can get it. But anyway, that takes away all the fun, all the challenge, the excitement. I really want to find stuff. Because I'm here. So I might as well look for it. You know, you're in Japan, so just go look for it instead of just ordering it on the internet, because you can do that in your own country. I'm not saying that's why I came here, but I'm just saying it's sort of a side thing, you know, like why buy sorry, I'm a little... Why get something on the internet when you can go find it? It's more thrilling to go into some random store and just looking through shelves and stuff and be like, whoa, what the fuck is that? You know, like that's some old game or some like crazy action figure, and you're like, wow, that brings back a lot of nostalgia. I gotta get that. So anyway, that's my reasoning why I look for these games in stores and I don't buy them on the internet. Next up, we got Super Street Fighter 2. I'm not very familiar with Street Fighter. I grew up playing Mortal Kombat games, so I'm not very good at these games. I tried to play this game, and I sucked ass at it. So hopefully I will get better at this, because I'd be interested in playing some Street Fighter games. This is a golf game, and for the life of me, I cannot fucking figure out how to get past the main menu And it's not even because of translation, because like I can read the stuff. It's just that they can't figure out how to fucking start a game. It's very confusing. Like you gotta create like characters, and you gotta create some kind of like teams or something, or leagues, and it doesn't make any sense. But like I'm like, how do you get to just a normal exhibition match? Yeah, this game fucking sucks. Luckily, it was like 100 yen, maybe less. And we got Tecmo Super NBA Basketball. You may have heard of Tecmo. They made a lot of sports games back then for the Famicom and Mega Drive, or Genesis, if that's how you know it as. Yeah, I played this a bit. It's a clusterfuck. Like, it's so confusing. Like, there's a bunch of little sprites on the screen, and it's really confusing knowing who you're controlling and what. I don't know what the controls are. Maybe I should look it up. That would help. But I tried to play a game, and it didn't go so well. This is from 1992. And I've played some NBA games from the past, like on my Sega Genesis. I forgot what it was. I played some old football games, like Madden 93, and like some kind of basketball game, I don't know, from the 90s, and those were really good. They were very simple, and they were really well done, but this is just I'm gonna have to give it a hard pass. Oh man. And last but not least, actually this might be the best one, because you can't buy a Super Famicom without a Mario game. And not only did I get a Mario game, I got 4 Mario games. And I know that looks like one Mario game, but if you look a little closer, that is the Super Mario Collection from 1993. Basically, this has Super Mario 1, 2, and 3, and Super Mario USA, all in one collection. Those are from the original Famicom. They weren't re-released, imported to the Super Famicom, so they just made, well, I guess technically this is a port, but they weren't individually re-released. So they're all put into this nice collection, which is nice. And I did see one that had the box still, but it was quite pricey at Mandarake. So I found this at Manga Souko for 1,000 yen, 1,500 yen. Good deal. Good deal. And yeah, I started playing this. Never a huge Mario fan. I didn't play a lot of Mario. I played a lot of Sonic. And honestly, I sucked at Sonic too. But I was a kid, so I'm a lot better at it now. But yeah, I started playing this game, the Super Mario. I got pretty far in it, but I'm terrible at it. So I'd like to maybe do some videos where I try to get through this game, maybe live stream it, and yeah, I got really fucking angry. This is a game that really pisses you off, so maybe that would make for a great funny video. So if you'd like to see that, let me know. And if you'd like to see those kinds of videos, or you want to see more retro consoles that I got and software, or any cool figures that I've collected, then click the subscribe button and the notification bell. Leave a like on this channel, and I'll see you next time. He's Johnny in Japan. He's Johnny in Japan. He's the worst J-vlogger in the world. Crappy food reviews.